Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Steven Montoya and today I'm going to go over three things actually, three really important things, especially for people on EDD. The first I want to go over is the EDD debit card. Where is it? Have you gotten it? A lot of people haven't received their cards. I know how to check that to see if you've even mailed it to the right address or if it's on its way. Or if it was never sent at all. In my case, it was never sent at all, so I actually had to get a hold of them and they sent me something, or they finally sent me my card. Second thing I want to go over is information on EDD federal extension for people who ran out of benefits. And then the third thing is the second phase of PUA. That includes an increase for weekly benefits for business owners that, or independent contractors or people who are self-employed. So first thing going over is going to be that EDD debit card. So on the screen right here, I'm on the Bank of America EDD debit card website. That's prepaid.bankofamerica.com. Go to that website right there, and then you're just gonna go replace my card. So you click that, even though you're not, maybe it might be in the mail, they're not actually gonna replace it until you press submit anyway, so you can go through these screens without worrying about them, without messing anything up. So after I clicked replace my card, it takes me to this screen right here, and enter your social security number and then your postal code. So after I enter those, I say I'm not a robot, and then I continue. And then on this screen, it's actually going to show, like I said, the other day I got a hold of them and realized that they never even sent my card at all. They said that there was an error on my address, which wasn't even true at all. They said, well, I don't understand why it showed an error on it because it is a correct address. So they just did an express mail to me and I was able to get my card. But yeah, as you can see right here, today's the 15th and this happened 2 days ago. So it says a replacement card was ordered on 5/13. And then down here shows my address. And if on the top it doesn't show that it's been delivered yet, you could actually, or if it shows that it's been delivered but a long time ago, obviously more than 10 days ago or something, maybe it got lost in the mail, you can also always just press the submit button right here, make sure this address is correct, and then you'll get a new EDD card sent to you in the mail. If you already have one in the mail, just know that if you get impatient and you press submit, then the one that you currently have in the mail will actually get canceled, and when you receive it, you won't be able to use it, and then you have to wait for the second one to come. So just be careful when you do this because it can make things a little bit worse than what it was, especially if you're just being impatient. So yeah, so that was the EDD debit card. Now moving on to the next thing, which would be the information on EDD federal extension for people who ran out of benefits. So this was actually posted on the EDD website yesterday, so you can actually look on there for this, but I pulled it up on my screen just so that way you guys can read over it with me, just so you don't have to go look for it and search for it on that EDD website. So basically what it says is that there's a new federal extension plan for launch. The EDD is going to implement a new 13-week federal extension of unemployment benefits called the Pandemic Emergency Unemployment Compensation, PEUC, that was established in the Federal CARES Act. This will be rolled out in two phases. The first is phase 1, starting May 27th. The EDD will begin automatically filing PEUC extensions for those who exhausted all available benefits on their claim with a benefit year that started on or after June 2nd, 2019, and expects the first phase to be completed in early June. These individuals will receive a notice through the mail about 5 to 7 days after the PEUC extension is filed. This notice will include instructions on how to certify for extension benefit payments if you remain unemployed. Claimants are also encouraged to watch for updates in the inbox of their UI online account. And phase 2, which is starting in early July, the EDD will begin mailing notices to those who ran out of their regular UI benefits sometime after July 2018 who are not part of the more recent group of those who exhausted benefits in phase 1. For more details, that will be released later, but the EDD recommends that individuals who remain out of work apply for another UI claim through UI Online if they haven't already done so. The EDD will be required to first check whether or not they would qualify for a new regular claim before an extension could be filed. And then, so that has to do with all of the extensions. So if you exhausted your current unemployment, then just know that they are working on it, and you should be getting more information on that shortly. I know I saw a lot of comments for that, so wanted to put that out there for you guys just to ease your mind on that. And then finally, the PUA information, and for the business owners and self-employed that are going to be getting a little bit more money and a little bit of back pay as long as you made enough money last year in 2019. So yeah, so follow along with me on that. So the second phase of Pandemic Unemployment Assistance, PUA, launches next week. This one applies to the self-employed, business owners, independent contractors, and others who are not eligible for regular state-provided UI benefits and are unemployed as a direct result of COVID-19. Scrolling down a little bit, starting on May 20th, the EDD will have new programming available to potentially increase weekly benefit amounts that started at the minimum level of $167 per week when the program launched on April 28th, and will begin recalculating awards for qualified individuals based on the total income reported by the claimant for calendar year 2019. Payments could go up to a maximum of $450 per week. In general, claimants would have to earn more than $17,368 annually to qualify for an increase. More information about this process will be available on the EDD website next week. And then down to the retroactive tab. Any increase in weekly benefit amounts calculated will be paid retroactively by the EDD to the start of the individual's PUA claim. Those due higher benefit amounts will receive details in a notice sent through the mail, and the EDD will automatically issue adjustment payments for prior PUA payments made at the lower amount. And also starting May 20th, the EDD is recalculating PUA benefits for those who may have had PUA benefits withheld to repay overpaid benefits due to a prior regular unemployment insurance claim. It's been determined that federal guidelines do not call for offsetting PUA benefits for this obligation, and so any amount deducted due to a benefit overpayment will automatically be repaid to those eligible claimants. So, and that's all three things that I wanted to cover. Hopefully that those were helpful to you. I know that those three things were a lot of issues that I was getting in the comments for the other videos that really didn't have too much to do with those videos, but wanted to help you guys all out because I know that everyone's still asking those questions. California EDD is not doing too much to really inform everyone. They kind of just assume that everyone's just checking the website every single day, which isn't the case because people are used to looking at the website and there's just no change. So I hope that was helpful. If it was, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It really does help me. I hope you guys all take care, and I will see you guys later.